started to make mosaics around about 5 or 6 years ago. And I went to a workshop called Chameleon Workshop in Wanshai. And I joined a drop-in class on a Tuesday night and a Wednesday morning. In fact, I only joined it for one night, but I got so hooked and obsessive about my mosaic that I ended up doing it twice a week.
Do it as you go along.
I probably start with a rough idea, not too much detail, and I probably start actually sketching it directly onto a piece of wood. So a lot of the ones that I've done before have used the shape of either stained glass windows or kind of like Islamic windows. So I've used that as a base, as a sort of a basis of an idea.
Okay.
Then I look at the tiles that are available and get ideas from that. And I've been collecting beach sea glass and various things like you have. And so I kind of look at what I've got and sketch as I go. Yeah, so it feeds into each other. It has mattered to me. I've had my wood, a lot of times I've had my wood cut into stained glass window because I actually made a triptych of the kind of church window shape like that. Okay. So yeah, it does matter. Gosh. Actually, the lady at Chameleon Workshop has got masses and masses of image resources. So I can't nail any one image. But when I made my triptych, the centerpiece was very elemental. So the centerpiece was designed to incorporate the elements of earth, water, air, fire, and a spiral of life. And then the two pieces which I created either side of that were the Green Man, which is an do you know who that is? The character that's a kind of metaphor, if you like, for a nature character that's often found in churches in Britain. Okay. So I had a kind of a male, and then I had an earth goddess on the other side. So ironically, although they used church window shapes, the goddess, if you like, and the Green Man are kind of even pre-church pagan images, but they're still found in churches. And I'm probably influenced by the fact that my mum was a cathedral guide, and so she had a lot of input generally with info over the years. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't say I've problem solved it a whole bunch, but I've always used the white axe glue just because it's very easy to use and accessible. Yeah, I can't bear grouting. I think the creation of the mosaic piece is very pleasurable, and I really love that because that's the design element. But I guess for me, when I've come to actually grouting, first of all, I've had some challenges in deciding on the colour of my grout. Although I did find websites that let you look at images and you can change the colour of the grout online and get some ideas.
Because I thought it was just grey and...
Yeah, no, you can change it. You just put acrylic paint inside it.
Oh, okay.
And what I have also found then, of course, if you do a very, very complicated... Some of my pieces are very sort of complicated with tiny pieces of glass and sort of slightly different levels. Then you've got to clean your grout. You clean it off roughly, and then you have to painstakingly go over the whole thing and clean it off carefully. That's challenging for me because I'm not always super patient. In fact, I have had a team of friends help me in my garden sometimes when it's got a bit... And I would say the other thing, going back to this colour of the grout, if I haven't been satisfied, I have also used acrylic paint to paint inside my tiles if I've been really fed up with it. Hard. I mean, again, it would depend on... Most of the time I've done it in Elle's workshop because I don't want to fill my house up with fragments, having children and animals. But certainly, I mean, say 2 to 3 months. Yeah. It's time consuming. You have to be a patient artist.
Yeah.
or else have lots more time.
Yes.
Yeah, I think keep experimenting. I think on this one, this piece here, I see that because the levels are very even, that's going to be easier for you to grout. And some of the grouting challenges can come if you've got high and low. That's not to say it's impossible. It just means that your cleaning and everything is a little bit. So think about the levels of your tiles. You see, that's very, very level. So that's as is this, in fact. So that could be easier to grout.